Hey, Healing Fam. Welcome to Healing Me, where we are healing me. This is today's check-in to see what messages come out for our highest good mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially. All right, so let's see. I hope you're having an amazing day. I've already shuffled the cards, but I always like to do a little bit. Thank you. Anything else? All right, so we got birthing a new age. We are birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Absolutely. Hey, Taylor. We also got warrior woman and energy. We all have male and female, so it doesn't matter who's watching because the messages are meant to reach those that they are meant for at the time that they are ready to work with those energies. Have you answered your deepest calling? Absolutely. And that sword represents our thoughts and also the truth, right? So are we walking in our truth? Have we answered our inner calling, which is what we came here for, which is our purpose, right? I believe we are because it says the first card was saying we're birthing new creation. So we're birthing a whole new world for us, a whole new age. And then also trust the nigel. What is the nigel? What is the nigel feeling trying to tell you? So this is our intuition. What is our shadow trying to teach us? What is our shadow telling us why we feeling this certain kind of way about things? Okay. So right off, I get with these three cards together that some of us are battling within ourselves the new dialogue that we are learning to have with ourselves, because our first relationship is with you and you, right? And believing that we have this type of power, right? Realizing our power, right? and now walking in that power and what that means, right? And how that energetically now transforms us from thoughts on all the way down, because thoughts are things. We don't war against flesh. We war against evil spirits and principalities, okay? So it starts in our thoughts are energy, and that's where the war begins. So we either align to the inner being, which is what this is. We're coming in alignment with our inner being, within now is creating everything around us that resonates on that higher vibration of the new you that we are creating, right? Because we had to first heal within, right? And so it seems like as we're answering the call and realizing how the magnitude of, for some of us, our purpose, and how it is here to also help humanity create and advance, right? And come back to self, right? For some of us, that's our purpose, right? For some of us, we're struggling with acceptance, total self acceptance and value that our purpose is that big, right? And that looks different for all of us, right? From political to being an artist, from being a musician to being a writer of any sort, actress, anything, right? It's saying that I'm feeling like the big message is that we are coming to grips with how amazing we are and how impactful our purpose came to be, right? And that's overcoming this last bit of that old energy of self-value and self-worth, right? Because as we birth out this new, that means we're closing out this old, and the remnants of this old. Now we're teaching ourselves to be positive and to always be reaching for the positive, more better feeling thought, right? Because we know that we create by how we feel, and the signal that we emit to the universe is what creates what is our surroundings, right? And so we're learning to protect our energy. We're learning to catch ourselves in those triggered situations, right? We're learning to have self-discipline and recognize when we've already learned a cycle and we don't want to let those old people back into our lives and relive those same cycles, right? We're learning to let go of that fleshly pull when it comes to test us right before we have in order to prove to ourselves that we no longer want that, and that we send the signal of what we truly want to the universe, right? And that is big with us walking in our authentic self, not caring about what anybody else thinks, not needing validation from anyone else, and really seeing our true amazing worth that people couldn't see, worth that people don't see in us, but that it's always been that inner being, that our inner being has always nudged us, that we were to be our soul wanted to expand and answer its calling to be greater, right? To fulfill its purpose, right? To what we came here for, right? Probably things we kind of either knew about ourselves even from when we were kids, that we were going to be in the public eye, influential, and affect the masses. And those are big dreams that everybody doesn't have, right? So we get bombarded really fast with the fears and lower vibrations and negative comments and emotions and energy from our family and our friends and our lovers and our spouses and our support system, because they can't see the vision that's inside of you, because they can't overcome their lower vibration and then be encouraging and know that you can be and have and do anything you want just like they can. But because they haven't worked through their fears and their self-worth and their self-value, then we get taught that to also feel that way about ourselves. And now that we're coming into our acts to come into the fullness of who we are, then we're also having to accept that we are here to achieve those as what other people would think are big dreams. Our dream is no bigger than the other person. It's just a dream, and the fear-based lack of self-worth and self-value is what started a generational curse and belief, and that keeps being taught over and over and over and over. That energy will continue to, and the more we believe it, then we're giving energy to that, and so it continues to gain momentum, and it continues to be a generational curse. It continues to be something that is taught from generation to generation to generation, that this is how we act and feel about big dreams, right? This is how we act and feel about being somebody that is a game changer, an innovator, a influencer, a person that's here to help humanity advance, an innovator, things of that nature, right? Who are you think you are? None of us do blah, 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 blah. You need to go to work and then, or go to school and then go to work for somebody else. That's what we are programmed, right? And so we're stepping out of that, right? Realizing that abundance is all around us and there's enough abundance out there for everybody. So no one should and has to be in any type of lack mentality or flight or fright or anything like that, woe is me, victim mentality. All of those are lies that we are taught energetically, and we are breaking those cycles, right? But that's not easy to break those cycles, right? So we're learning to deal with the last bits and parts of breaking those generational cycles and learning to replace how we were expressing ourselves and showing up in life and blocking ourselves, and replacing those things with higher vibration, getting out of our way, no more self-sabotage, thinking and knowing and believing and affirming that we were born to win, we're born to succeed, and we're only capable of successful outcomes. That if we have the energy that creates universes in us, yes, we are amazing and we are worthy of receiving creative ideas that bless humanity, and also in return that energy blesses us with financial stability and self-sufficiency. These are our divine rights, and we're learning to step into those divine rights and to soothe the shadow that only knows this world, right? Only knows this life, right? So we're able to overcome what we are taught is the devil, that comes to kill, steal, and destroy, that wants to keep you in a lower vibration, fear-based thought, which is hell, right? So that you self-sabotage, so that when you get a blessing, it pulls you back. And that's what this energy is meaning. Like, we're not allowing the devil or any lower vibration or any ego-based, fear-based doubts about ourselves have energy anymore. We're not playing out that cycle anymore. We are soothing that and replacing that immediately with an affirmation of confidence and success and what are our divine rights, right? And so if you are, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are struggling in these areas, then that is what energy healing and coaching sessions can help you with. And you can contact me or anyone else that you trust to assist you in your journey. But that is what energy healing is, okay? And so it doesn't matter where you are. That's what these messages are for. Is a guidance for us to be able to resonate with when these energies show up, right? Because right as we are crossing into this new cycle, as all cycles, right, as we are creating this whole new you, this whole new surrounding, this whole new atmosphere, this whole new way of living, this happily ever after, this being accountable for how we feel and knowing that if we feel good, we can create all of that resonates with that around us, right? And so realizing this energy, this, of course, wants to sneak up, right? Remember, we're also coming into a final Mercury retrograde of this lunar cycle, with us being in our last full moon in Pisces. And so old energies are going to want to sneak back up, right? Old energies are going to want to sneak back up, and they're just we need to just listen to our inner being, soothe any old energy that tries to pull us backwards, right? Don't let old friends, old lovers, old habitual habits, all of that is energy. Don't let that pull you away from this new energy and applying the lessons that you've learned, staying in higher vibration, knowing that that's what serves your highest good, to allow everything that you deserve to land, to allow you to line up like all green lights to what you are here for, because you are answering the call, right? Don't let them steal all of this that you have accomplished and are on your way to accomplish, right? Because they now see what they missed out on, because they now want a piece of that, right? That's all that devil energy wanting to tempt us, right? We're learning how to soothe the temptation, all right? Beautiful. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Blossoming, absolutely. 33, and that breaks down to 11. How appropriate, absolutely. Blossoming, creating a new tune in our life. Remember, we are sound and all that because we are energy before we are human, right? We all have the sound chakra inside of us, right? Yep. We have all energies inside of us through our chakras. That's what all connects us. And so we're definitely blossoming, right? We're blossoming into a higher version of ourselves, mastering our lower vibrations, balancing out our energies, learning how to give up the control and the need to attach and to negative energy, that when we're trying to control things and other people, we can't control anybody else but ourselves. And that's our only job, right? Is to balance our energy and stay in our happy and not let ourselves be pulled back or pulled down to play in lower vibration, right? We're learning how to create and blossom and stay in our new world, right? Be happy in our new world, protect our new world, right? Glowing up and blowing up, right? Realizing that this feels so much better than the way we were living before, when self-sabotage and allowing any of the lies that we believed through generational and generations that have been affecting us and holding us back. We're realizing that this feels so good, that everybody we wish feels like this, right? And we're not, like I said, we're dancing to our own tune and creating our own tune, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What else? Okay. And we're going to get out of here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know if you need any energy healing or coaching sessions. Also, let me know how these energies are playing out for you, okay? What other messages, Spirit, do you have for today? I am not surprised. So it's saying only you can. Remember, only you can do what you came here to do. No one, it doesn't matter if 1,000,000 people are doing it. Only you can do it the way that you can. Only I can read the way I can read. Only I can sing and perform the way I sing and perform. Only I can write songs in the way that I write songs, write books in the way that I write books, teach in the way that I teach, heal in the way that I heal. Okay? No one else can. Period. Right? And that's what each and every one of us should feel about ourselves and what we can do, right? And don't let anybody make you feel otherwise. If you're struggling with that or any part of this message, again, get you some Reiki healing and coaching sessions to help take out and remove those blockages of habitual energy, habitual thoughts that become habitual experiences, right? That's what it is there for, to remove those blockages and replace it and activate what's already there, which is the white light and active healing that's not getting energy because we continue to give energy to what we're used to, right? Which causes us to continue to attract the same thing. But if you need that breakthrough and you need that help and you need that healing, that's what we're here for, right? So remember that only you can do what you came here to do. And that is what they're talking about when they say, have you answered your deepest calling, right? To create the real you, the authentic you, to birth out the new age in you that's here to influence humanity, right? That's what it's asking you to do. This is what it's trying to teach you, right? What is the Nigel trying to tell you? That only you can do what you can do, right? That's what it's saying. And the world is waiting. That's the big message. The world is waiting and only you can do it. I can't make this shit up. This is from my deck and it'll be available before the end of the year. I love the light in you, and I'll see you next time.